have the opportunity to create, I learn that I can change anything. My confidence grows. I learn to imagine, make discoveries, and see new opportunities. I love the feeling of challenging myself to investigate new ideas and create new things. Limits become possibilities. I find my inspiration and start to build a world of my own. What used to feel impossible to me is now within reach. When I have the opportunity to create, I become who I was meant to be.
Welcome everyone to Young Audiences New York's 2021 Gala. My name is Troy Blackwell Cook, and I'm a proud member of the YANY team. As a Broadway, TV, and film performer, and a behind-the-scenes artist as well, it is my honor and joy to oversee teaching artist residency programs, which you'll hear about soon. For those of you who are new to the YANY community, our mission is to use art in all of its forms as a catalyst for exploring creativity and advancing equity among youth, families, and communities in New York City. This is our 69th year of igniting the creativity that lies within each of our kids, building engaged and productive citizens of the future. We hope you are all safe and healthy during this hard time we find ourselves in, but I can promise that the next hour will warm your heart and lift your spirits. It is now my pleasure to introduce tonight's MC, Richard Thomas.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you so much for that. Well, here we are. We made it. We really did. And once again, I am so happy and so honored to be hosting the YANY Gala for the 10th year, if you can believe that. That's how much this organization has meant to me. It's such a wonderful, wonderful thing. Normally we would be gathered together at Cipriani's, we'd be sipping cocktails, we'd be schmoozing with our friends, but this year, for obvious reasons, we are coming to you virtually, and isn't that great? So, thank you all for joining us tonight in support of YANY's life-changing programs for young people in New York City. I'm so excited to hear from YANY students and teaching artists and to celebrate our three fantastic honorees, Mariano Martinez, Mike Law, and Linda Yacarino. Young Audiences New York wants all children in our city to experience and create art. We provide distinctive opportunities across the arts, music, dance, theater, visual and digital art, for children and teens all the way from kindergarten through high school. Because we believe that access to the arts unleashes the creativity and confidence that exists within every young person, igniting a spark within them that will last for the rest of their lives. Each year, our professional practicing artists teach children and youth in New York City's public schools and community centers. And for many of these children and their families, Young Audiences New York provides their only access to the arts. Just think for a minute about what art has meant to you. Was there one person, a teacher, a mentor, who opened your mind to the power of the arts? Was there a moment when the solace and the joy found in the arts came alive for you? Was there a place you could go safely to explore your own burgeoning creativity and make sense of the world and your place in it? Through painting, writing, or movement? Well, Young Audiences New York can be that person, that moment, and that space for thousands of young people throughout New York City. YANY students learn from world-class artists and their peers, gaining not only artistic skills, but tools for communication, collaboration, and the generation of ideas that will benefit them throughout their lives. They need these tools and YANY's guidance now more than ever.
To me, creativity is a collection of visceral thoughts,
It comes in all shapes and sizes.
formed from past and present feelings to comfort those who share the same feelings.
A way of speaking and saying, this is who I am, this is me.
Without creativity, no one is unique. Probably wouldn't even have these clothes on right now.
Creativity is a way to change how I do things and try new things.
It's being able to look outside of the norm and trying something different.
Problems with faith, problems with relationships, and even problems with identifying your sense of self can and are solved through creative outlets.
When I'm being creative, I feel strong, unstoppable, because it's my thoughts and no one can interrupt it or change it.
To me, it's like a lifestyle because it's used on an everyday basis.
It can be therapeutic. I escape to a place where nothing exists unless I create something.
Life without creativity would be like cereal without milk. It just isn't right. Creativity means everything to me.
Creativity is my world. Without it, I'm nothing.
I'm George Young, a YANY board member and former New York music teacher and principal. As a child growing up in Black community in Baltimore, Maryland, I was privileged to attend schools that gave me a rich background in music and the performing arts. These experiences helped to shape me and gave me the creative outlet to express myself and to find my voice. Those early encounters with the arts gave me the confidence and skills to maneuver through the challenges of life and achieve my goals as an educator and a musician. Therefore, when I became the principal at PS46 in Harlem, New York, I was committed to providing students with the same opportunities that I had. YANY is an organization that gives children the kind of creative outlets that changed my life and sparked a light of curiosity. YANY exposed the children of PS46 to many forms of art that were not provided by our school system. For example, YANY's musical theater program directed the students in productions of Oliver and Grease. In addition, these students and their parents were taken to see the same shows on Broadway. I witnessed what a powerful and unforgettable experience this was for families, and they would have never otherwise had this opportunity. The children who participated in this program were given a unique experience and enhanced their creativity and dreams. I observed many experiences like this after having YANY in our school for 18 years. That is why I'm honored to be a YANY board member to ensure that other children and their families receive the same rich artistic experience which can be stimulated their own creative voices. YANY has always had an exceptional teaching artist who understand our schools and the responsibilities to help children reach their potential. This commitment is why today we're honoring one of our outstanding teaching artists, Mr. Mariano Martinez. Brooklyn-born Mariano started dancing at the age of 4, and he got his first taste of successful dancing while battling on the streets of the well-known Himalaya at Coney Island Astraland Park. He has become really well respected in the dance world for his ability to teach hip-hop, African house, Caribbean, and salsa. Mariano is most proud of his company, J-Dub Dance Academy, which provides free lessons to all New York City youth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce a man with a purpose and mission to empower youth through dance, Mr. Mariano Martinez.
Thank you, George. Thank you very much. I just really want to say that I do what I love to do and I'm passionate about. And it's part of me knowing why I'm here and what my purpose is on this earth. And so it's dance and it's empowerment. And this is the reason why I will say I shine through what I do. It is an honor and a privilege to work with youth. It is an honor and a privilege to work with YANY and the youth that you guys provide me to be able to do the work that I do. I do not see in any of them any kind of misfortune or not belonging. They all belong, and they all need to know that. And they all need to know that they're here on purpose and that they need to shine. And it doesn't matter what level they're in, what grade they're in, and what different ability they have, because it's not a disability, it's a different ability. They can still do it, but they have to just do it a different way. So I'm honored and privileged to know and to accept this award, knowing that you guys can see what I bring forward and what I bring to my work and what I bring to YANY. So thank you.
I actually personally believe that it's more important now than ever.
Teaching them about collaboration and teaching them about creativity.
Without the arts, you are effectively not really using your whole brain.
A creative act is an act of improvement. A creative act is doing something better next time than it was done previously. So all of human development, all of striving, developing, creating, innovating, all of that is based upon a creative process. The ability to suspend reality for a moment and think in terms of possibilities and aspirations and even dreams, that's more important in children than in anyone else.
The arts definitely help you become more curious. They help you see things differently, which opens up the opportunity to ask more questions. To be in my business, it is a confluence of understanding technology and understanding people and understanding pop culture, and how it all comes together is really manifested through art. That's what all these connection points are. If you're trying to create people who are going to have thought-provoking concepts, that's going to come from broadening people's expectations and horizons. You do that through the arts.
If you're going to be a math teacher or a scientist or a doctor, if you expose a young person to theater and to the arts, they're going to be a better doctor, a better lawyer, a better banker, because they're going to creatively solve problems. They're going to analyze things. They're going to think about the possibilities. I know that when they look up and see an older person who's looking in their eyes and saying to them that your life is valuable and vital and important, and what you have to say is important, when they see that connection, it doesn't get better than that.
Tonight's special guest was honored by YANY in 2015. His memoir, Take You Wherever You Go, was dedicated to children of today. He wrote, "May they understand that success doesn't belong to a neighborhood or a chosen family, but to the many who have a vision and put in the work." His journey was influenced by his grandmother, who taught him to believe in himself, encouraged him to find his passions, and told him that he could do whatever he set his mind to. Kenny Leon found his passion in the arts. Today, he's a Tony Award-winning Broadway director and a recipient of numerous other awards, including the Julia Hanson Award for Excellence in Directing by the Drama League of New York and the Children's Art Award, because he knows what a gift it is for a young person to be taught to believe in oneself. Kenny has dedicated much of his career to empower young people to use art as a vehicle for change. He once said, "There comes a day when every child in America can have a little piece of theater in their everyday educational lives." Through his own mentorship program, Kenny exposes kids to the power of Broadway theater and has given voice to hundreds of artists throughout his 11-year tenure as the artistic director for the acclaimed Alliance Theater Company in Atlanta, Georgia, and as founder and artistic director emeritus of Kenny Leon's True Colors Theater Company. Kenny Leon is here today to talk to some of our students about the power of the arts and how they can ignite our passions.
Education is really the key
So even I'm 60 years old, right? But I'm still like, what do I know? I want to learn more. You know what I mean? So tell me I want to hear about you. What do you want to do, Kaylee? What do you want to do?
I want to take care of animals because some of their habitats are being destroyed, and basically I want to be in a wildlife veterinarian.
Isaiah, what do you plan to do in life? What do you like?
Well, since first my dad had to teach me about this sport actually, and then once I got to know it, I found basketball, of course.
Basketball? How tall are you?
I'm like 5, so I can be like a point guard, a shooting guard.
You can shoot a corner 3?
If I wanted to, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Wow. So Emma, I want to hear something from you.
I like to do drawings.
Yeah? You like drawings?
Yeah.
What do you like to draw?
I like to draw comic books.
Wow.
And cartoon characters. And I also do superheroes.
Really? You got to show me. Oh, cool. Wow. Does she have on a shoe? Whoa.
I did an illustration class.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take something. Let's see. This is a spoon. This is a toothbrush. Which one? Pick one.
Spoon.
Okay. If I do this, what is this? What is that spoon? Yes.
A microphone.
Microphone. Yes, microphone. I'm singing. I want you to help me. Wow.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh my gosh.
It's a.
I have those.
Okay, yep. So if I give you this spoon now, you make it be something else.
Dribbling. You're doing all basketball.
No.
That's dribbling.
No.
That's different.
It looks like a drumstick. A baton?
No. It's I'm flipping a pancake on a pan.
Oh, yeah. That's great imagination. Okay. Kelly, your time. Anything.
I got it.
Okay. It's a phone.
Correct.
Phone, great.
That's easy.
I just want to know who inspires you.
My mother.
Your mother? And why does your mother inspire you?
Because she makes a lot of good things. She makes good breakfasts.
Yeah. She makes good breakfast? Delicious. She takes care of you?
Yes.
Yeah? And she teaches you can do anything that you want to do?
Yes.
That's good. And Kaylee?
My mom.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Just got through talking about you and how much she loves you and how you're her inspiration. So,
yeah.
all good. Yeah. I love it. I feel the love. It's all good. Bye-bye, Mom.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Hopefully on the other side of COVID, I can come in person and we can have a workshop in person. It'll be great just to spend time together. Right?
Kenny, I'll be watching one of the movie that is on Netflix.
Okay. Great.
Bye.
I see you in the championship.
I think you all agree our curious, creative kids speak for themselves. I can attest to the transformative power of Yanny's work because I see it every single day. The pandemic has upended the lives of our young people we serve, but through it all, Yanny has remained a constant, providing our students with opportunities to connect with their peers, gain support of their mentors, and process their feelings through artistic expression. Never has our work been more necessary. And none of it can happen without the generosity of our community. Yes, this means all of you. To support our work and the incredible young people we serve, text Yanny 2021 to number 44321. Thanks to each and every one of you for believing that all young people deserve to experience the life-changing power of the arts.
Tonight, we're proud to honor Mike Law, president of Amplify US. Mike started his career as a national TV media buyer at Arnold Worldwide in Boston. His work ethic and his dedication quickly made him stand out in the business. And for the past 20 years, Mike has been engaged in media buying roles, focused on delivering competitive media buying strategies and performance for advertisers. Today, as president of Amplify US, Mike and his team manage more than $17 billion in annual spending across national and local TV, audio, digital, and print channels on behalf of his clients. A resident of New York, Mike still finds time to be involved in the community. In 2020, he was honored at the YMCA Arts and Letters Reception, an event supported by the media industry aimed at empowering the young New Yorkers served by the Y After School program. Tonight, YANY wishes to continue to recognize his support and commitment to empower the children of New York. Please join me in welcoming Mike Law.
Great. Thank you, Richard, for the nice introduction. I just want to start by saying how thankful and humbled I am to be here tonight for this event. And I want to start by thanking Scott Collins, a good friend of mine, who called me just a couple months ago to ask me to be part of this evening. And within just a few minutes of hearing more about what this organization does, I was so thankful for the offer and couldn't wait to help out. Additionally, I want to thank Robert and the whole board of Young Audiences, and really congratulate my fellow honorees, Linda and Mariano, for being here, and what an awesome night for all of us. Of course, I wish we were there in person to do this together, and look forward to being able to do that very soon and at next year's event. We are so lucky and fortunate to work in an industry and amongst a group of people who have an ability to help people out. I've always felt that advertising, and as I've grown in this business, we do great work in a professional setting, but we have this ability to make an impact on our society so far beyond our walls. And I'm so thankful that I can help out with this cause tonight. Last week, I had the opportunity to meet some of the students that participate in programs that are funded through this great work. And I met 3 students, Biko, Hugo, and Emma. And their passion and excitement for what they were doing. They were in a class about how to make cartoon and comic books. And their teacher, Mr. Alex, brought this amazing sense of excitement along with him. And I can only imagine how difficult that is to do in a Zoom or a Teams environment. But he had these students connected to them. They were so excited for what they were doing and to share their work. And they were so proud. And really the passion that they brought with it made it all come to life for me. And I think that's why we're here tonight. And that's why I'm so thankful that I've been able to help in any small way. But I'm most appreciative of all my friends and colleagues in the business that have stepped up and sponsored and contributed to this great cause. And I'm looking forward to supporting Young Audiences for years to come. So thank you very much, and really look forward to seeing everybody soon.
YANY students are learning to find their passions through the arts. And our teaching artists are key to this process. We at YANY believe that within every child, there exists a spark, a pilot light of creativity just waiting to be lit. And that's just what our teaching artists do. They are New York City professionals in their chosen art, from dance to music to theater and film. They're experts in their fields, and they use their unique perspective to light the fire of our students' newfound passion for the arts.
At YANY, we believe in children, what they can do. We believe in their artistic talents. We believe in arts change lives.
You are, as a teaching artist, you're making students aware of the fact that they're pretty powerful.
Through dance, I'm teaching students how to collaborate, how to communicate, how to problem solve, and how to express themselves in creative ways.
teach all forms of visual arts, and it's basically problem solving, which is setting them up to understand that that's what life is basically. You're going to spend your life solving problems every day.
As teachers, I'm thinking that we are planting seeds. We are not training them to become professional artists, but maybe one thing they walk away, maybe one thing they were inspired for would shape their lives in some way.
What I try to do with the students is prepare them to understand that the future for them is really, really predicated on how well they understand themselves and how well they can learn different things to be able to do what they need to do to make a living.
YANY helps me to connect my artistry and classroom teaching and collaborate with amazing and talented fellow teaching artists. As an artist, you are part of a supportive and a friendly big family.
And now, to welcome our next honoree, please welcome my friend, the president of the board of Young Audiences New York, Robert Reisenberg.
Thank you, Richard. I am truly honored to be introducing Linda this evening. As you know, she is chairman of global advertising and partnerships at NBC Universal, responsible for over $10 billion in yearly revenue. She is a member of the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame and named as one of the 10 most powerful women in TV by Adweek. But I'm not here to talk about her business achievements and accolades. I am here to talk about Linda, the person I know, and her contribution to YANY as a board member. I've worked with her since she started in the business. To me, she is more than an associate. She is my friend. From the very beginning, Linda displayed the attributes that have brought her to where she is today: bold, fearless, forward-thinking, hardworking, and organized. All good qualities in business. But what sets her apart is her humanity. Family and friends come first. With all her success, she manages to keep her priorities straight, her feet on the ground, and her razor-sharp humor intact. And of course, there's her wardrobe. What can I say? Girl has style. Linda joined the YANY board 15 years ago, and as you might expect, she has really upped our game. After making several school visits so that she could witness firsthand the work we do and the challenges we face, she began by enhancing our messaging with NBC-produced videos shown at our annual galas, on our website, and beyond. Linda has also enriched our Link mentorship program by hosting our culminating event and by inviting our students to get an inside look at the inner workings of a network, allowing them to dream a little bigger as they think about their future. Linda, as you transition from active board member to emeritus status, I want to say on behalf of Kim Greenberg, myself, and the entire board, we will miss you, and we appreciate all that you have done for us. And now I would like to introduce my friend, Linda Yaccarino.
Robert, thank you. I know you said I've kept my feet on the ground, but after that introduction, I think I'm floating on air. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Not for those words, but for the last several years of our friendship. After all, as long as I've known you, you've never led me astray. When we first met, you were one of my biggest clients. And when I wasn't scared to death before our meetings, I was watching and learning from you any way I could. You taught me the power of creativity and certainly the value of building relationships. You inspired me to become a student of the business, which I've never forgotten. And you introduced me to some phenomenal organizations like YANY. Now, I just want to say a few words about what YANY has meant to me over these last 15 years. For those of us who have spent our careers in creative fields, it's easy to forget how enriching the arts can be. At NBC Universal, we are surrounded by storytellers and storytelling. From the shows we air to the advertising that makes them possible. And in our own lives, many of us have been able to follow our artistic passions or have encouraged our own children as they have followed theirs. But for too many children in New York, access to the arts isn't a given. It's actually a luxury. And I'm reminded of this every time I visit a school with Yanni, whether it's watching adorable first graders learn a dance alongside one of the teaching artists, or I will never forget when I saw one of Yanni's script writing classes in action. It was a group of high school students and they were totally captivated. It was like watching the next generation of Tina Fey's, Mike Shore's, and Amber Ruffin's in the making, right there. Now, I've seen a lot in this business, but nothing I've seen, not even in Studio 8H at 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night, quite captures the level of excitement and joy in that classroom that day. And we know that Yanni, without it, these children might never have discovered their passion for script writing or dance or music. They might not have had this opportunity to foster their creativity or imagine what's possible, like a career in the arts. Let's face it, giving students access to the arts today empowers them to become the creative leaders of tomorrow. For the kids we serve, art is more than a form of expression. It's a form of opportunity. That is Yanni's mission. More opportunities for more children. And I am so proud to support that mission. And I know I'm not alone. Thank you to my colleagues at NBC Universal and the media industry for always supporting Yanni, both financially and by lending your resources and talent. Your continued support of Yanni is critical. There are so many ways to pitch in during this crisis and expand the access to the arts. So please, if you're tuning in tonight, donate. Do it now by texting Yanni 2021 to 44-321. Or share your passions and get involved in any way you can. I'm so glad I did. Thank you again, Yanni, for the vital work that you do. Truly, truly, the honor has been mine.
Well, that's it. And our thanks go out to each and every one of you who attended and donated to our 2021 virtual gala at Young Audiences New York. Thanks to your generosity, our kids will have the opportunity to express themselves and their art freely and without fear of judgment or perceived differences. They'll learn from masters at their craft, they'll make friends, and they'll share their art in a safe environment. Because of you, they'll find their voices. We also want to say how grateful we are to the incredibly dedicated and talented staff at Yanni, our wonderful school partners, and of course to our board members for all their support throughout the years. Special thanks go to NBC Universal for making it possible for us to come together tonight. Thank you for that. And most of all, thanks to our kids for always believing in themselves. Okay, stay safe, be well, and we hope to see all of you next year in person. Thank you.